Hi, this is going to be a case for the OTTERBOX for the Samsung Galaxy 2. I want to make a brief note. This case is actually designed for the international version of the Samsung Galaxy S2. You'll notice I've got the AT&T version here by the lack of the physical button on the bottom. This case fits perfectly. There's actually three parts to this case. One part you're seeing missing is the screen protector. That's because it's actually designed for the international version. It's got a little cutout here for the physical button. I didn't want to use it on this phone because I don't like that little cutout here when I actually don't have a button. So I'm actually not using a screen protector, but I don't think I need it. The phone's got the Gorilla Glass. That's a completely different review, but I just wanted to mention there is a screen protector. I will not be using it in this demo. Basically, to put the case on the phone, you've got the rubber piece which goes on first, then you got the plastic backing which kind of adds a little bit more stability to it. Putting the case on, really quite simple. Just take the case, slide the phone into it, and there you go. So now you've got the rubber sleeve on. It fits pretty nicely. It is a little loose, so you don't want to use just this. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I would advise putting the plastic on there as well. So at this point, what you do is you just take the phone, and you'll notice the buttons are covered as well with the case, and there's corresponding cutouts on the case itself. So just slide the phone in so that one of the buttons is through the hole there, and then what I do is I actually take the phone, set it on the table, lift up on the case to kind of pop it around the other button, and now the phone is safely protected in the case. All the buttons are accessible. You'll notice there's a flap on the top. There's a little hole here before I open it up I want to show you. That's actually for the noise canceling microphone on the top. Some people are saying that hole is not on their case, but on mine it actually did come with it. So if you pop it open, you'll notice there's a noise canceling mic there and the headphone jack. So even with the flap closed, the noise canceling mic still does work. On the bottom, there's another hole for the secondary noise canceling mic. So this case really seems to be designed for this phone, aside from the screen protector. You'll notice that there is another flap here on the bottom, so you can easily access the micro USB charging port, and when you're not charging it, it covers it to keep it protected. I really do like that. Overall, the case is really good. You'll notice the camera on the back is perfectly centered on there, as well as the front-facing camera. It fits perfectly in there. It really is a good case. Few of the things I like about it is without a case, when you have the phone on the table like that, the lens of the camera actually comes really close to touching the table if it's not actually touching the table. With this OTTERBOX case, it actually raises it up just a hair, so it keeps it protected. And I like that because I use this camera quite a bit. So the one thing I did worry about was it getting scratched. So I like the case, the fact that it does raise it up, and even if you drop it, it's going to keep the lens from getting damaged. On the front side, if you look at it, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but there is a slight curve here at the top, and if you actually look at it, there's very little protection down here, but there's a lot of protection up here. So when the phone's face down, it's actually angled up on this side a little bit, so when you drop it, you'll actually notice it bounces a little bit because it's got that rubber protection here to actually keep the front glass from coming in contact with the table. Overall, it is a really great case. I do like it. The speaker's perfectly accessible. I use the speakerphone on this all the time. In fact, I used a couple of the new voice dictation apps, not Siri, Iris, and the Go-To Assist application, and they all work perfectly with this case on, so there's no issues hearing anybody. I do like the fact that it raises the edges up a little bit, so it makes it a lot easier to use the screen and everything, because now you know where the buttons are. You're not just feeling for an edge. You've actually got some sort of reference point here. It's just a really nice case. I really do like it. It's designed for the international version of the Samsung Galaxy S2, but it fits the AT&T version perfectly. If you're looking to get a case, this is the one I would go with. I really do like it. The only thing it's missing is a belt clip, and I wish that they would make one for this so you could stick it on your belt. But overall, really quite happy with it. That's the review for it. Thank you very much.